Hi, I'm Professor Stephanie, and today on this video, I'm gonna do a demonstration on drawing out a room that you've measured. This is what we want to end up with. You can see I've got grid paper here, and I have a scaled floor plan drawing of a bedroom. It's in a 1/4 inch scale, which means each block represents 1 foot by 1 foot. So this room, when I measured it from corner to corner, was 16 feet. And I measured the other corner, left to right, corner to corner, is 14 feet. And then you can see there were some windows in there that we'll look at. So what you will be doing at first, as you know, is to do a quick sketch of the room you're drawing. So I made a rectangular shape with a door, put in the dimensions, the long dimensions corner to corner, and then dimensions in between where that window is and where the door is, and I also sketched in the furniture. So you're going to be translating this drawing that you did, your sketch of your room, onto grid paper. And I'd like you to set up your paper like you would be drafting. So you can see I have my T-square that I'm using, and I have on this grid paper I have created this so that it's going to be the line of the grid matches the line of the grid along with the line of the grid there. So to get started, I'm going to make the first rectangular shape, and that's going to be 14 blocks by 16 blocks. Remember, we're working with a 14 foot by 16 foot room. I also have a scale that I'm going to use here to make this go a little bit faster. Here's my 1/4 inch scale. I'm starting at 0, and I'm using the lower numbers. So I'm going all the way to 14. I'm making a dot. And one of the ways you can practice your hand drawing skills is to go dot to dot. So here is also, I'm going to start here at 16. This is actually 14 feet. I'm going to put that up there as a reminder. 16. So that I have, starting at 0, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll notice that that's numbered there for me, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 16 feet. Great. I am actually going to make this other corner right there, make that line, because I have a door that's at the bottom of the page here. There's 1 foot, and then there's 3, 1, 2, 3. So I know there's an opening there. Now I'm also going to make my walls approximately 6 inches. And you know, if we think about this, that's halfway in between the blocks. I'm also going to show that this room has other rooms connected to it. And I have a symbol here where I've cut each of these lines like that, and I put a Z or an S in there. Here's where I've cut. Okay, I'll do that on each one. Good. Now I want to get my windows in there, and when I measured, they were 3 feet from the wall, so I can go 1, 2, 3 blocks, or take my, excuse me, my scale. I'm going to go 3 feet here. That was 3 feet also on this side. It's a dot. 3. They were 3 foot wide windows. I measured the inside of the windows, not the molding, because this drawing represents where the window was cut, and the molding would be on the outside here. I'm just going to show you this for demonstrations. That would be the molding. Great. I also have a 3 foot door. I can come up 3 blocks. I like to put my door right in the middle of that molding. Just think about that, where that would be. I like to give it 2 lines. If we think about a door being cut, it would have 2 lines. And then I don't have my circle template. Ooh, I do have a circle template. Let me see if this fits. It doesn't exactly fit, but what you're going to do is to find a circle that's the same size as this a 1/4 of a circle is what this represents. I've done a dotted line there. You can just put a light line there. That's just to remind us not to put furniture where that door was swinging. All right, so let's put the bed in here. We're gonna put some furniture in here, 16 feet. I'm gonna find the middle of the room right away. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made that bed 6 feet wide. Here again is I'm either counting or using my scale, starting at 0. I'm gonna make this 6 feet here. So now I have my start. The furniture goes right up against the wall. You don't need to leave any space there. Think of it as going right up. Very good. I'm actually going to put some little decorative, it's not necessarily decorative, but I'm going to make it look like this is pillows. Okay. There are side tables on either side, 2 feet by 2 feet. I can put that rectangular shape right in there. All right, so now we come in the door and we're looking at the bed and the 2 side tables. There's also a bench, I'm going to call it a bench, that is in front of the bed. On this side of the room, we have a chair in the corner, and I'm actually going to make a chair. You may have a chair template. I'm going to make mine pretty big, 2 feet 6 inches. I like big cushy chairs. I don't like those teeny little chairs that sometimes you'll see in your template. Please pay attention. I'm able to make that a curve. See how I've made that a curved chair? This is going to be a curved, rounded chair with arms. I'm going to make the cushion stick out. I'm also going to put a small ottoman right here. When I sit on a big comfy chair, I want to put my feet up. All right, I might even put a pillow in here. Excellent. All right, now also there's a chest of drawers. I'm going to find my center. This is my center over here. I'm just going to guide it over there. There's my center there. Chest of drawers is going to also be 6 feet wide. Let's make it 5 feet wide. 2.5 feet deep. See how I'm using my little blocks to help me. I can also put my scale down 0, 2.5. There's that small line right there. Excellent. I've included some lamps. I like to put a circle for the outside of the window, the lampshade, and the smaller circle on the inside. Okay, so basically in review, you are starting with your drawing that you did with your measuring. It's kind of on a scrap paper, gives you the dimensions. Then you're taking this and you're drawing it onto the grid paper, and you're using your scale. You can practice with your scale to use your scale, and each block represents 1 foot by 1 foot. Thank you.